Once again, it's often misunderstood. In many workplaces today, mindfulness is often used as a wellness tool to help people stay calm, to stay focused, to stay at work and do a good job. And that's all very well, but that's not the wholeness of the meaning of mindfulness. In fact, it can be harmful if we leave it at that. See, notice what this version of mindfulness avoids. It avoids the big question as to why we feel the way we feel, why we are not calm, why we are so distracted, why we feel stressed. This question is part of mindfulness. It's the main part of mindfulness. From a Buddhist point of view, especially a Navayana point of view, looking at our inward self and doing something to deal with that just on the inside is not enough. It's not just an awareness of your breath and your inner life. Right mindfulness is an awareness of the relationship between your body and the stresses it's under, and the mind and the stresses that is under, and the world around you, the things that shape us. Mindfulness takes us from how we feel to why we feel that way. It's all part of the same being mindful. If you're a working class Dalit Buddhist practicing mindfulness, you're less likely to be sitting on a comfortable cushion, noticing your breath, and more likely to be working a 12-hour shift and noticing the ache in your back, or the swollenness and the calluses on your hands. That's where your mind is being mindful. Those are the sensations that you're noticing if you're at the sharp end of unjust systems. People don't start organizing because they're ideological most of the time. They start organizing because they're frustrated or under pressure or stressed out by an unjust system. I noticed this myself as a union organizer in a workplace. People come to see me all too often who are upset, distressed, physically upset, physically under pressure and sick. Not because of the wonderful life they have outside of work, but because of the overwork that they experience. Because the whole system, not an individual, but the whole system is against them feeling well and healthy. And so as you become mindful to the personal is political, to the fact that what's happening in you is because of what's happening around you, you can't just stay still and ignore it. You have to do something. Navayana Buddhism treats awareness as a social practice, not just a personal one. It's not meant to soothe us, it's meant to wake us up. It's meant to wake us up to suffering, to personal and structural suffering. Right mindfulness isn't about calming down, it's about waking up and staying woke. Which takes us, of course, to concentration, which will be our next video. Once people start noticing together, awareness becomes the ground for action, which raises the question, how do you stay focused and grounded in that awareness over the long term, over time? And that's where right concentration comes in. So let's look at that next.